Good morning, I hope that you're doing well. I thought I would start the video this week just sharing a couple of my intentions for the rest of the week. It's something that I've been doing in my journals for the past couple of weeks, and I really enjoyed it last week, so I think I want to try it with the videos as well and see how it goes. I have just filmed a bit of a talking segment to wrap up last week's video, so if the setup really hasn't changed, that's why. I haven't moved my camera at all. I've just sat down for a bit, journaled in here, planned out my weekly spread. I do have more to add in, but this is just the basics for like the beginning of the week. I have a really long to-do list for today. I've just been adding to it on my phone for like over the weekend, but it's a lot of small tasks, so I like having those in just the notes app on my phone. I feel like it's quicker to add in and edit and stuff. But I'm hoping it'll be a really good week because it's quite a short week of lectures. It's Monday, I never have lectures on Monday, so today is my at-home day. I will go out in a minute and do a food shop. I am working on some uni notes and a uni project for Wednesday this afternoon, but I'm also hoping to get some editing in, finish up a video, and hopefully some drawing as well this afternoon. But for the rest of the week, because Friday is a bank holiday, I only have lectures Tuesday through Thursday, so it's only 3 days, so it's less lectures from this week to sort out, which means I'm hoping to make some good progress on like lectures that I've left behind. I made a really good bit of progress last week, so I'm hoping this week will also go well. I'll spend some time in the library, I think Thursday afternoon because I'm going away with a friend for Halloween, or like at a friend's, we're not like going away, but I'm kind of going to uni with my suitcase and then going straight to take the train mid-afternoon. But I think in the meantime, between when I finish lectures and when I go take the train, I'll spend a couple of hours in the library. But Wednesday I've also planned to like do uni work, so hopefully that'll go well. But last week was also a really good week in terms of progress for the advent calendar. I did announce it last week. I'm working on a sticker sheets advent calendar. So I'm working on 24 sticker sheet designs that will be kind of released daily throughout December. And I think I've made a lot of progress last week, and I'm hoping this week will go just as well. I ended up drawing a lot more than I was expecting, and I ended up also making an extra sheet, just a funny little Halloween thing. I will be releasing this afternoon. I have a couple of pictures to take and then I'll upload it to Etsy. But I thought, because I'm not doing like autumn stickers this year, they'll kind of just be part of the advent calendar collection. I thought it would still be fun to have like one autumnal sticker sheet out for Halloween week that people can have in their journals. It's silly, it's so simple. It's inspired by like that kind of paper bunting that I used to make as a kid, where you fold the paper in half a bunch of times and then you cut out a shape and you unfold it and it comes out all sort of connected. It's so simple. I wanted something very simple, very like easy to pair with a lot of different designs and just in very basic autumnal colours, but I think it's really cute. So I used one of the garlands in here, and I'll use a couple more in my Hobonichi this evening when I journal. But I don't know, that was fun. But I'm hoping to make some good sticker sheet progress, because then, because I'm home for an extra day this weekend, I'll try to spend probably like half of Saturday trying to figure out settings on my silhouette machine. I did try it out last week, but I didn't try it out with sticker paper. So I just kind of want to spend a few hours kind of just dedicated to that, trying to figure it out. And I think if I already have some sticker sheets finished from the Halloween, like these Halloween stickers, and then from the advent calendar, it'll be nice to just cut a bunch of those out. So we'll see how that goes. I'm also still working, I did mention it really briefly at the end of last week's video, but I'm working on a little scarf for my Halloween costume, so I'm over halfway through by now. It shouldn't be too long until it's done, but I'm hoping to finish it like between today and tomorrow, so it's all done and it can be packed away. And then, what else did I want to do? I need to catch up on editing. I feel like last week was a really good week of just going to lectures and doing my own little uni things and my own little drawing things, and it was really nice. The one thing that I didn't really manage to slot in as well was filming and editing. So we'll see if this week goes any better, but I will be editing this afternoon. I have a video to finish, and then because I have 2 videos on the go at the moment, and then this is the 3rd one. That is too much. I just want to have like 2, so like the previous weeks and then the current week. That is a lot more manageable, but it's fine. It's okay. I'm in no rush to do anything, but I do want to share. I have to share the graduation video, and I think I don't know. I do just want to put it out there because it's exciting. So that's kind of my intentions. I'm hoping to have a good day. I think the more I can get done today, the quieter the rest of the week will be, which is great, because when I come home from lectures, like sort of mid-afternoon, I'm already more tired and kind of less likely to be on it and really do things. So I think today I'll just try to get as much uni work done as possible, so then like tomorrow and Wednesday can be a bit more relaxed. So we'll see how that goes, but I hope you're doing well, and I hope that you'll enjoy spending the rest of the week with me. To do a little bit of work. I also uploaded the Halloween stickers to the shop, which was nice, and I finished editing the video this morning, so I feel like this day has been going really well. I will now be working on the presentation that we have to do on Wednesday. It's not particularly long, it's 5 of us presenting a single paper, so we each have a section, and then for my section I found a really recent article with a really interesting development, so I'm also going to be reading that. I've already highlighted the primary article. I'm going to do that with the second one, and then write out my talk, sort out my slide, and I'm hoping to be able to get it done before it turns dark, so then I can just have like a quiet, relaxing evening before dinner, and then we're doing a Twilight rewatch after dinner, which I'm very excited about. Good afternoon, I hope that you're doing well. I wanted to give you a little update because I don't think I've spoken in this video yet. I also don't think I recorded an end of the video talking clip for last week, but I have just been trying to get on with things this week because last week I had so many plans and so many hopes for what I was going to be able to do because I had an extra day off uni. But I was away for 2 days, and so that really ended up not being true, and I ended up getting very little done. So I've just been trying to get on with it this week, mostly in terms of like going through my uni notes, because I really don't want to get to like the December holidays still having like 80% of my notes to be sorted, because I want to actually enjoy the holidays and not spend the entirety of them studying, especially considering I start exams quite early in January and I don't have all that much time to take exams this time around, so I'll have to be quite organized with that. So I'm trying to get on with it, and I'm also trying to dedicate as much time as I can to illustrating the stickers for the advent calendar, because last week that also fell to the side. Everything just, I had so many plans and then nothing worked out last week. It was still a very good week. I was journaling about it yesterday, I think, or Monday, because I was in uni all day yesterday, and it was still a very good week. I had a really nice time, but it was just very different from what I expected. So I'm trying to be more on it this week. And I thought, I've just been illustrating like a kitchen themed / baking themed sticker sheet. I will add a couple more bits. I want to, obviously this is just sketched out, but I want to do a full render of these cinnamon rolls, and then I'll add a couple more elements. I'll see if I want to move this and do another like big element, or if I would just want to make like a few smaller ones to fill the corners. We'll see. I do have a few ideas, but we'll see how it ends up working out best. But I really like the color scheme. I'm trying to stick to, I have like a family of colors that I'm sticking to, but then for each sheet I'm not like using all of them. I'm kind of going in and being a bit more specific just so it looks a bit more coherent. But I'm really enjoying the way that these are turning out. And actually, kind of on the topic of the advent calendar, I wanted to ask, because I've been thinking about it, because I've had a couple of people mention that they really enjoy my more like sketching style where I just draw with ink. I know that a lot of my family and my friends really like that. Mallory has been saying for a long time that he loves my paintings and everything that I make, but it's the sketches that he's really impressed with. And I'm really happy to hear that because I've been having a really lovely time drawing with ink in the past few months. I'll get out my sketchbook. I've been having a really lovely time working with ink lately, and I think a lot of people really enjoyed even just the doodles that were included in the date stickers that I released a few weeks ago, I think at the beginning of September. Has it been 2 months already? Okay, I don't know if it's been 2 months already. That feels like a very long time ago. And I thought it hadn't been that long. The weeks really have been getting away from me. Anyways, no, it wasn't 2 months ago because I was drawing them mid-September. So it was probably only like 4 or 5 weeks. Okay, I'm feeling better about it. Anyways, I know that a lot of people really enjoy this kind of drawing style and I really enjoy drawing with ink. These are actually doodles that I need to scan in because I was drawing them in ink but with a plan to scan them in and include them in the advent calendar sticker sheets and draw them digitally. But on a similar topic, because I know that a lot of people have really been enjoying that and they've been commenting about it and stuff, which I really appreciate. Thank you for taking the time to do that. I've been thinking about maybe doing a bit of a mixed calendar with some like digitally drawn sticker sheets, like the ones that I've made so far, except from the first few ones that I did with oil pastels, but doing a bunch of sticker sheets like these that I just draw with my iPad, as well as some ink drawings. I don't know if I will make them. I don't know, because I also really like the way that sketches look digitally. The issue with that is that when they get printed, because I sketch with quite a I don't know, it's called a 6B pencil, but it's not a very solid line. It ends up printing really faint and you can't really, it's not very defined. I think I have a couple of, because I printed out a couple of sheets, but this is what it ends up looking like. And I don't know if you can see, I might try to put a close up, but it's very faint and it's not very well defined. So I don't know how well it would turn out. But also I don't know if the black would be maybe too much of a stark contrast with the softer tones of the entire rest of the project. So I'm thinking, I don't know, I would like to know your opinion, what you think about potentially me including some ink drawn designs in the advent calendar as well, like if that's something that you would like. It would be like this, very much this type of doodle, I suppose, which was really fun for me to draw, and it would be nice to kind of include a bit of both because I have really been enjoying working both ways, I guess. But I was thinking maybe I could obviously just draw them in my regular black ink, but then I could maybe like recolor them to be like a softer brown tone, or like I do my outlines or like my line art for digital sticker sheets in a deep burgundy or like a burgundy brown. So I might recolor them to be that, so it's not as stark of a contrast. And then if you just print them black and white, they'll probably just print black. So I'd be curious to know what you think about that. These wouldn't be like colored in, they would just be the line art. But I don't know how they would look together, and I'd be curious to know whether it's something that you would enjoy as well. I might even turn some of these into stickers for the advent calendar, even though they're already part of the of the date stickers, but I think like this candle is so nice. I would really like just a sticker of that as a standalone. These flowers too, the bells, like there's a lot of doodles that I really enjoyed from this series that I might revisit or include in different ways, so people have them available as different, like in different formats. And then obviously like majority of it would be new designs. And also if you have any suggestions or requests, feel free to let me know. You can message me on Instagram or leave them in the comments. I'd be really happy to add those to my list if they kind of fit in with the theme that I'm going for. So I don't know, I guess I would like to know what you think about that. I don't know, I might try to draw one or two up and see how I feel about it, but I think they would look nice. I don't know, I think they would look really nice in journal pages, and I think I've seen a lot of people use the planner stickers in their pages and they look quite nice. So I think, I don't know, they would be like nice and simple, and I think they would probably fit in quite well with a lot of other stickers that people might be using and a lot of different types of journaling spreads, I suppose. I don't know, let me know what you think about that. While I have my journal out, I kind of thought I would share a couple of pages. I don't know, I feel like this entire year has just been a back and forth of me trying to establish routine and then routine falling apart because I get busy with everything, and then me trying to establish a different routine again and then things not working out again. It's been a really good year, but it's felt very much like I don't know, with this kind of thing, I feel like I'm always talking about trying to balance things out and establish routine, and I'm always talking about it, and it's always something that needs to be done and never something that's like established and working. And I don't know what that is, but I haven't been journaling very consistently. I think a lot of this year's journaling in the hon, except for maybe like the first few months, but probably since June or so, a lot of it has just been me going back regularly and backfilling days at a time, which I don't think is a problem. When I first started working in the hon, and the entire reason why I wanted to get this book for this year in the first place, and kind of the thing that I was craving from maybe August or September of last year, was a space for me to document even the most mundane of days and to really like check in every day and really have a space where I could just write daily and get my thoughts out. And I felt like that was very helpful in the moment. And then the book was also always a really good space for me to document things and be able to look back at things. And now that has very much become the primary function. I haven't felt as much of a need to journal lately. And I also think that I've realized that I tend to forget about checking into my hon daily, and that's why I haven't been consistent with it. I need to backfill a bunch of pages since the beginning of October. The book is entirely full until the end of September, and then from the 1st of October, that's probably like, I don't know, 15 empty pages throughout the month of October, and then the first few days of November, which is okay, it's fine, I can do that. It's full of pictures. I've still been printing pictures and putting them down, and there are days where I have journaled, but it's not all of them. And I would really like to have just a full book by the end of the year, just for the satisfaction of it, to be honest. And I don't know how I will approach things next year, because I think as much as I don't mind having like a half empty book, why is it all... the pages are all getting folded at the bottom, and I don't know why that's happened. As much as I don't mind really having like a half empty book, I don't think that is very much of a problem. I also do quite enjoy sitting down for a long time and just backfilling pages at a time. I think that's a nice way to spend a Sunday afternoon. But also a lot of it is just about the memory keeping and the knowing that I have these days documented and safe and ready for me to look back on whenever I want, in a way that just pictures don't necessarily convey. So, and of course you lose some of that when you're backfilling and not necessarily writing in the moment, and that's why I want to make more of an effort to get back to a routine of that and to really make sure that I'm at least like 4 or 5 times a week journaling in the evenings, and really I think it's very helpful to just empty your brain, and it's the kind of thing that I'm okay if I don't do it, but I feel a lot better if I do it. So I don't know, just some thoughts, putting out there some thoughts. So that's kind of an intention that I have to get back to it. I think I need to just start keeping this on my desk, because I don't really use my bedside table. I would like to start using my bedside table again, and like keep my book and my journal and a pen, so I can and put my phone on charge there instead of on my desk, so I start using it more, and so I actually remember to journal. That might be like an association thing. I don't know, we'll see. I'll report back on how it goes. But while I have my journal out, I thought I would also share some pages from this book, which is the primary book that I've been journaling in. I haven't been journaling a lot, but I have been really enjoying journaling about my hobbies. This is the journal where I just journal about my projects related to any kind of hobby of mine, which are many. Here I was talking about, so this is the end of October, and you've seen a bunch of these pages before, but I don't think I've really talked about them. Here I was talking about a shop update from a yarn store that I really quite like. I ended up not buying anything from them. I would have bought like sock yarn because I'd really like to try making socks, but I ended up buying yarn from another hand-dyed yarn store. This store is called Wallentine. It's from Germany, I believe. But I ended up buying yarn from an Italian hand-dyed yarn store, which is called Le Lanivendole. And I bought some really nice kind of deep grey. It has some very warm brown undertones wool. The yarn colour is called Serious Black. Love that. And the blend is a chic blend. And I've been, I guess I'll show you now. I've started making a jumper with it. Ignore the safety pin. But I've started making sweater number 15 by My Favorite Things Knitwear with it. I don't know how much I want to talk about knitting on this channel. I don't know. I feel like I started crocheting out of nowhere, and now I started knitting out of nowhere. I don't really have anything to say for myself. I just know that this is turning out really cool, and every time I see it, I'm so happy. And I'm so happy with this. Anyways, I wanted to share it because it's cool, but I was talking about that, and then this is when my sticker sheets from Nicole Josephine arrived last weekend, and the picture that inspired the garland stickers that I drew out, they are in the shop. They're just like silly little garland stickers that I've used one of them here, and I've used a couple in here. I think they're really cute. They're very simple. It was just a Sunday morning activity. I just spent the entire Sunday morning drawing them out and released them the next day. It was fun. And then this is one of the sticker sheets from the advent calendar. It's not finished. This is not finished at all. This I have to colour in. This was just a test. It's very raw still, but it's in the works. And then I have some inspiration photos for like colorways and just a vibe of the project. Overall, this is one of the stickers that I drew. I think it was part of this one, yeah. And this is my entry for the week. So I've been trying to do like daily entries, not daily, weekly entries, where I kind of review my intentions for the week, how the previous week went. My brain cells have gone out the window. I'm sorry about that. And I write down a small to-do list for myself, and then I do transfer this over to my weeks, which is over here as of right now. So I did kind of transfer some of those over into the different days, and then I kind of check in again at the end of the week, and I tend to keep this open on my desk. That's why I had it there, to reference the things that I wanted to do. And then over the weekend I was doing some journaling about starting to make this jumper, and some thoughts about the pattern, and kind of some modifications that I'm making because I'm knitting off gauge. But so I'm like knitting it 2 sizes up. It's whatever. This is not going to turn into a knitting podcast as much as I would like it to. That is all I've been watching for the past 2 weeks, month at least. It's fine. It's okay. I'm here to talk about journals. But I really enjoy the way that this journal is putting together. I think it's very beautiful, and it's a space that I've been really enjoying being in. So I wanted to share it. I know that I haven't really talked much about journals lately, I feel like, but it's been really nice to have this book and to work in this book. And other than that, I have been reading a bit, have been making a bit of progress on Butter. I don't know if I'll finish it this week, but I might, maybe at the weekend. I'm definitely over halfway through. I probably have like 200 or so pages left, and I'm quite enjoying it. I'm having a good time. I think it'll be the last Japanese fiction book that I read for a while. I have plans to read some more classics for a bit again, but I'll keep you updated once I actually get started with those. I hope this wasn't too rambly. I'm gonna get back to doing a little bit of illustration and doing a bit of uni work, and I will hopefully see you soon with another talking catch up, but I don't know if I will this week or if it'll be the beginning of next week. We'll see. Anyways, I hope that you enjoy the rest of the video.